Good afternoon and welcome to Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Oklahoma Baptist Bison and the Ouachita Tigers. Starting off today on the bump for Ouachita in Game 2 will be the southpaw Teddy Webb. And the first man set to greet him will be the center fielder Isaiah Lasad. Here's the first pitch of the game. That one catches the inside corner for a strike. Webb, the 0-1, that one foul tipped over to the right side. So Lasad down in the hole 0-2 here early. First game out, he had a hit in 5 at-bats. He also drove in 2 runs. As the 0-2 is down too low that time and couldn't get Lasad to chase after it. It's 1-2. Oklahoma Baptist rallying for 8 runs in the last 3 innings of Game 1 as this one is chopped foul behind home plate. However, Ouachita able to hold on for a 12-8 win with a lot of players factoring into that winning decision. Dustin Bermudez with a 3-run home run to extend his hitting streak to 22 games and his on-base streak to 25 as that one jams Lasad. Going to be a tough play. Flip over to Webb is there in time. Close play at first, but the leadoff man is retired for Oklahoma Baptist, and Jaden Schaefer steps up to the plate.
Second baseman Jaden Schaefer.
For Ouachita, trying to make it 9 straight wins with a victory here in Game 2. Tigers also looking to make it yet another series victory. They've won 6 of their first 8 in Great American Conference play. That's put them in a great spot down the stretch. Second place in the GAC, just a couple games behind the first place Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas. Webb down 2-0 in the count here to the 2-hole hitter for the Bison. Ouachita also ranked number 5 in the latest NCBWA poll for the Central Region, as this one catches the outside corner for a strike. Ouachita also receiving votes in the collegiate baseball top 30. And with a win here in the series this weekend, that certainly wouldn't hurt their case, as this one misses outside for ball 3. It's 3-1 now to Schaefer. Reigning GAC Player of the Week Dan Pruitt waiting on deck. The 3-1, that one right there for strike 2. Webb looking to set him down here. The payoff pitch. That one misses for ball 4. Darted a bit too far below the zone. And with 1 on and 1 away, the reigning GAC Player of the Week and also the reigning GAC Player of the Year, Dan Pruitt. For Pruitt, his numbers are outstanding up to this point in the season. .371 batting average, 15 home runs, and he's driven in 45. His slugging percentage, .786 coming into this contest. And to give you a frame of reference, that's more than 100 points higher than the next highest slugging percentage of a player on either team playing here today. Has had trouble with the strikeout at times, though. As the 1-1, that one misses for ball 2. next pitch, that one popped up, and it's drifting over towards the visiting bullpen. That's where it will land, out there on the right side. Arrington going after that one, losing his hat in the process. He'll collect it on his way back into the infield. It's 2-2 now to Pruitt. And Webb trying to set down the reigning GAC Player of the Year. The 2-2 pitch. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout of the series for Dan Pruitt. And with 2 down, that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, Cade Self.
Right fielder Cade Self.
Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is down low for a ball, but Quinones liked the location. The next pitch, that one misses high and outside for ball 2. Self, like many of his teammates, finding his groove down the stretch in game 1. He went 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs. But again, it was a little too late for Oklahoma Baptist, as they were unable to complete the rally, falling 4 runs shy. The 2-1, that one misses outside for ball 3. That one swung on in, missed for strike 2 as Webb tempted him with the outside heater and got him to bite. Now the cleanup man for the Bison down to his final strike. The payoff pitch, runner in motion. That one sent towards the gap, and that one is going to get down for extra bases. Runner gets the green light at third. He's headed home. Here is the relay in. Runner trips and falls. And an unfortunate twist of fate there for the Bison, as it looked like Schaefer was on his way home to help Oklahoma Baptist draw first blood. Instead, he has to hold up at third. It's a positive result nonetheless. A 2-out double for Cade Self, but now it's going to take another base hit, more than likely, to bring the runner home. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat from Webb. That one is popped up over to the right side. Cheney chases after it for a bit, but it bounces off the top of the batting cages out there in right field. Webb trying to keep this game scoreless heading into the bottom half of the first. The next pitch is down low for ball 1. Again, Ouachita heading into this weekend has the lowest ERA out of any pitching staff in the Great American Conference. The 1-1, that one chopped over to third base. Schrader tries to backhand it, takes a nasty hop. That'll score a run, and it might score 2. Here goes Self. Throw to the plate is not in time. Runner going for second, and he will be called safe, and Judd Arrington can't believe it. From this vantage point, it certainly looked like he had been gunned down at second base. It doesn't change much in the run category, as both runners had already crossed home plate. That's a certainty. But now Oklahoma Baptist has a chance to add on even more here, with Troy Shields due up at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat, that one is right there for a strike. The 0-1 from Webb. That one hit out to short. Bermudez looking the runner back. He throws over to first. It is there in time. And that will do it for the top of the first. So 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error in the top half of the inning. Tigers will be at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
First 2 runs of the ball game in the top half of the inning. And they hold that lead as the Tigers take their first cuts here in game 2. Set to lead us off, it's the man that is currently touting a 22-game hitting streak, and with it a 25-game on-base streak. That is Dustin Bermudez. Here's the first pitch. That one misses high for ball 1. Jake Hamilton, the starter on the mound out there for Oklahoma Baptist. His ERA just north of 5 as Bermudez pops this one up into shallow left field. Ranging in is Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that is how the first inning gets underway.
Now batting left fielder, G. Allen.
So G. Allen steps up to the plate. He did have a couple of hits in game 1, including a triple. He later came around to score. This one jams him. It is going to stay inside the line, and that's going to be out number 2. Allen that time thought that it had gone foul. Instead, it stayed inside the line, and that's out number 2. So 2 down quickly here for the Tigers in the bottom of the first, and due up at the plate will be the catcher, Mikey Quinones. First pitch here is taken outside for ball 1. Bison going with their alternate black jerseys with the gray script font. Ouachita wearing the classic pinstripes here today. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one sent the opposite way. Left fielder going back. He is at the warning track, and he makes the play for out number 3. So Tigers go down in order here in the bottom of the first. Your score after 1, Oklahoma Baptist 2, Ouachita nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball after this.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down, our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers trailing 2-0 in this one after a top of the first, where Oklahoma Baptist struck for a couple of runs. It was an extra base hit from Cade Self that put himself and Jaden Schaefer into scoring position. Schaefer almost scored just moments before, but he got tripped up at third base trying to go home and had to scurry back. However, just moments later, there's a fielding error at third base that allowed both himself and Self to score. And Ouachita set down in order 1, 2, 3. And there's been a defensive substitution in left field as Zach Kirkendall is out there for Ouachita. The 2-0, that one catches the inside corner for a strike. The 2-1, that one sent out to left field. Kirkendall ranging back, but he just has to look up and watch that one fly. A leadoff home run here in the top of the second inning for Trey Furry. The visiting dugout getting fired up as that is Furry's first home run of the year. And now it's 3-0 in the favor of OBU. Oklahoma Baptist. Bats firing on all cylinders early in this one, as this pitch is in there for a strike. Jose Parga, the man at the plate. Scored that one up fairly well, but also hit it well foul. The 0-2, high and in. And now it's 1-2 to the shortstop for Oklahoma Baptist. That one chopped foul. Webb looking to retire Parga here. The 1-2. That one sent out into center field, now ranging in. And he's going to make the play for out number 1.
Left fielder Austin Gonzalez.
So Austin Gonzalez, the 9-hole hitter, now due up for Oklahoma Baptist. As this one is taken high for a ball. Battle of the Baptists today at Rab Rogers Field. Also a battle of the OBUs. Ouachita Baptist University and Oklahoma Baptist University. The 1-1 to Gonzalez. That one catches the inside corner for strike 2. And Webb getting rallied on here by the home crowd. A lot of fans taking in the sunshine this afternoon at the RAB. We've seen more fans file in throughout the afternoon as school wraps up both at the local schools surrounding the university, but also right here at the university. First game started at 1 p.m., the 2-2 pitch. That one checks his swing, appeal down, he held up in time, ball 3. The payoff pitch, that one's fouled into the backstop. Good battle here, southpaw versus southpaw, but something's got to give with a full count. The 3-2 slapped out to second. Arrington's right there. He throws over to first in time, and that'll be out number 2. With that, the lineup card turns over, and due up at the plate for the Bison, it'll be the center fielder, Isaiah Lasad. First pitch here, misses down low for a ball. The next pitch, that one's sent out towards the gap, now ranging back, but it's down for extra bases. Lasad taking the turn, headed for 2, and he is in there with a stand-up double. And there's a huge collision as the ball comes in. Judd Arrington goes down. That's going to be enough for Coach Howard and sports trainer to come out to have a look at Arrington. He took a nasty hit to the face that time. It looks like the ball hit him. He was trying to relay it in. And right now the head coach for the Tigers out there to check on his man, make sure that he's okay moving forward. Arrington's such a vital part of this Tiger squad. Hate to see him sidelined, but also got to make sure that he is good and ready to go in this one, as those direct shots to the head are no joke. Ashley Harris, the athletic trainer for the Tiger baseball team, giving him a good look over, and it looks like he's going to be good to continue. So a promising sign for the Tiger faithful here at Rab Rogers Field, as it looks like their second baseman is good to continue. And with that, the inning will continue as well. Due up at the plate is Jaden Schaefer. He got on base first time around before coming around to score, as this one misses high for a ball. The 1-0. That one misses outside for ball 2. Wind blowing out to left field right now, which works against the lefty Schaefer. However, if he can get one on the outside corner, he might be able to send it a long way if he has the right approach. This one sent right back up the middle. And talk about a good approach, sends it right back to Isaac Nowell. That is going to score Isaiah Lasad. And tack on another for the Bison. It's now 4-0 Oklahoma Baptist.
First baseman Dan Pruitt.
Textbook base hit there from the two-hole hitter for the Bison, and now the rally will continue as Dan Pruitt is due up at the plate. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is down for a ball. Pruitt only one hit on the weekend thus far, though he has also gotten on base via a walk and by a hit by pitch. This one swung on and missed for a strike. The 1-1. That one hit down to third. Schrader, long throw across, and it is there in time. The senior out of Red Oak, Texas, making a highlight reel play at the hot corner to retire the side. Oklahoma Baptist does, however, strike for 2 runs in the inning to double their lead. Ouachita back at the dish. When we come back, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Bottom of the second getting underway here as Isaac Nowell takes the first pitch for a strike. It was a very successful first inning out for Jake Hamilton as he retired the Tigers in order. Now facing a 1-1 count here. The next one down low for a ball. Nowell got his first hit of the ball game by driving home 2 runs in game 1 of today's doubleheader. The 2-1, that one is fouled into the backstop. The next pitch, that one sent out to center field, but Lasad just has to take a few steps over to the right and he makes the play for out number 1. So 4 men straight retired here to start out the ball game for Jake Hamilton. But now he's set to face off against the reigning GAC Freshman of the Year. That's Wyatt Core. Here's the first pitch. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Core, his numbers are great coming into this game. A .364 batting average. That is second on the team. He's also got a great on-base percentage at .450. The 1-1, that one is foul tipped, and that one looks like it caught part of the leg of Core. The 1-2 to Core. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. beat him with the high heater that time. And now Jackson Chaney looking to help the Tigers avoid back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. This one fouled into the backstop. And now Chaney quickly in the hole 0-2. Had a rough day at the plate in game 1. As the 0-2 here swung on in, missed for strike 3. And all of a sudden, the Tigers once again heading back out into the field. It's another 1-2-3 inning for the starter for the Bison. That's Jake Hamilton. His team in good shape heading into the third. Your score, Bison 4, Tigers nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Visit the Washita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Washita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Washita campus store. Go Tigers.
Third inning about to get underway here in Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Oklahoma Baptist Bison and the Washita Tigers. Set to dig in for OKBU.
Batting for the Bison, right fielder.
It'll be the right fielder, Cade Self. Again, he struggled through his first several at-bats in Game 1, put up some good battles, but couldn't find his way on base. He did break through, however, with a base hit late in the ball game. And he sends this one out into center field. 3 Tigers ranging in. Heine all the way from right field making the play for out number 1.
Now batting the catcher, Alex Schroeder.
So following the putout, that's going to bring up the catcher, Alex Schroeder. And again, what an effort that was from Heine, ranging all the way back from right field towards the gap and in. Just a couple dozen feet past second base. The 0-1. That one sent out towards the gap. Kirkendall going back to the track, to the wall, and that one is out of here. It's another home run for Oklahoma Baptist, this one off the bat of Alex Schroeder. Lucky number 13 of the year for the Bison catcher. Second long ball of the game in total for OKBU, and now they are enjoying a 5-run lead. Shields squares up that one fairly well and sends it foul. Hit off the side of the baseball offices, and the player was exiting from the locker room and now is going to have to chase that one down. The 1-1 inside, but it catches the inside corner for a strike. And now Webb looking for the ultimate bounce back with a strikeout. Won't get it here as that one is through the left side of the infield for a base hit. hit number 6 of the ball game for the Bison.
Third baseman Trey Furry.
And that'll bring up Trey Furry, another man who has already plated a couple of runs courtesy of a home run in his first plate appearance. And now Coach Howard going out for a mound visit with Webb. It hasn't been easy for Webb here in this start, as Oklahoma Baptist has come out of the gates firing 2 home runs in 3 innings, 5 runs in total. And now the Southpaw is going to have to try and limit the damage. But as this lineup has proven time and time again, it doesn't matter where you are in the order. Everyone who steps up to the plate is going to pose an offensive threat of some kind. The next pitch from Webb, that one catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1, that one hit to short. Taylor made double play ball, 6-4 to 3. It's a double play for the Tigers, just what the doctor ordered, and that'll take us to the middle of the 3rd inning. But the Bisons do plate 1 run here in the top of the 3rd, courtesy of the big fly off the bat of Alex Schroeder. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd, your score, Oklahoma Baptist 5, Ouachita 0. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Judd Arrington set to lead us off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning as this one is taken for ball 1. 7, 8, and 9 do it for the Tigers after the starter for the Bison, Jake Hamilton, has retired the first 6 men that he's faced in this outing. That one down in the zone. So now 1-2 to Arrington. The 1-2 skips to home plate, and now it's 2-2. The next pitch, that one sent out towards the gap, and that one is going to be caught. Great play on the run that time by Cade Self, and make it 7 straight retired for Jake Hamilton. Now due up at the plate for Ouachita, the 3rd baseman, Colton Schrader. Schrader takes the first pitch high here for ball 1. This one skips to home plate. Good block that time by Schroeder, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch, That one is swung on and missed for a strike. The next pitch, that one, fastball, misses outside, and it's 3-1 to Schrader. The 3-1, that one is there for a strike. So Schrader going to see at least one more here as he seeks to become the first base runner of the ball game for Ouachita. This one's sent out to right field, but unfortunately right to self. And that'll be out number 2. So a 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The 9-hole hitter for Ouachita is due up. That's the right fielder, Talon Heine. Here's the first pitch. That one is in there for a strike. The 0-1 brings Heine to his knee that time as he fouls that one into the backstop. Now it's 0-2 to the junior. Dustin Bermudez representing the top of the order. He waits on deck. Hamilton looking for a 3rd straight 1-2-3 inning. This one's popped out of play. The next pitch locks him up on the outside corner for strike 3. Beautiful location that time for Jake Hamilton. 9 men up, 9 men down for the Tigers thus far. We're heading to the top of the 4th. Your score, Bison 5, Tigers nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experience as possible.
Top of the 4th inning. About to start here at Rab Rogers Field. Your score, Oklahoma Baptist 5, Ouachita nothing. The story thus far has been the long ball as Trey Furry, as well as Alex Schroeder, have already sent one over the fence. The 1-0 from Teddy Webb. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Bit of a warm spring afternoon here at Rab Rogers Field, though pretty weather. 81 degrees and not a cloud in the sky at this point in the day as this one is fouled away. You might see some fans covering up with umbrellas just to avoid that direct sunlight. The 1-2 runs in and hits him on the leg. So Parga is on base to lead off the inning, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, Austin Gonzalez. Going Going to try to lay down the bunt here. Webb turns and throws to first. It is there in time, but the sacrifice works out to perfection. One down. Following the sack bunt, the lineup card will turn over, and Isaiah Lasad due up once again. This time with a runner in scoring position, looking to help the Bison add on to their lead even further. That one is fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 from Webb, that one sent back up the middle. It bounces off the glove of Arrington, and a great heads-up play there by Bermudez to corral it. It is going to be an infield single, but had it not been snagged by Bermudez, that likely would have been another run for the Bison.
Second baseman Jaden Schaefer.
So with one down and runners at the corners, Jaden Schaefer steps up to the plate once again. This one, chop foul, or actually in front of home plate. That's a fair ball. Throw down to first is there in time. It does, however, work as effectively as a sack bunt as Lasad moves up into scoring position. And stepping up to the plate will be the first baseman, Dan Pruitt. He's actually going to get the free pass here as he quickly discards his bat. However, the next man in the lineup does not provide much relief as Cade Self steps up to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 away in the inning. First pitch here. Good block by Quinones. Makes sure that the runner stays at third. Parga thought about testing the waters, but Quinones was able to look him back. Now Coach Howard wants to have a mound visit with Teddy Webb. Nothing has come easy in this start for the Southpaw. 5 runs on 7 hits. There's also been 1 error in the field behind him. Still no activity out there in the home bullpen. We'll see if that changes momentarily. Although Coach Howard likely wanting to conserve his arms for Game 3 tomorrow as well. The 1-0, that one down in the dirt for ball 2 as well. The 2-0, that one chopped foul off to the left side, although that's the kind of contact that Webb is looking to create in this scenario. Could have set up for a routine play at third base for Schrader. The 2-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Tempted it with a good breaking ball down that time. And now Webb just 1 strike away from hanging up his first 0 of the ball game. The 2-2. That one hit right back up the middle, and that is through for an RBI base hit. Lasad taking the turn. He is headed for home, and he is in there. It's a 2-out, 2-run single for Cade Self. And that brings up Oklahoma Baptist lead to a lucky 7 runs.
Catcher Alex Schroeder.
Well, 7 runs has been known to be the magic number for Ouachita's offense this season, as they have not lost when they reach that number. However, they're going to face an uphill climb today here in Game 2. Down 7 early, and the offense still looking to find its footing in what has been a very strong outing for Jake Hamilton. Here's the throw down to third. Great job by Schrader just to keep it in the infield. Like the runner came down a little bit awkwardly at third. That's Pruitt. For Pruitt, that is stolen base number 10 of the year. As the 1-1, that one is chopped up the middle. Bermudez steps over onto second, and that will do it for the top of the 4th. But Oklahoma Baptist strikes for 2 more runs, courtesy of the 2-run double off the bat of Cade Self. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Your score, Bison 7, Tigers nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. We're the people behind every light switched on for the baby's 2 a.m. feeding, the computer you start up to begin your business day, and we're always there, down the line, powering farms and industry somewhere across Arkansas. We're a network of nearly 2,500 team members, delivering more than just electricity. We deliver power through our family of 17 local electric distribution co-ops. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Dustin Bermudez due up at the plate for Ouachita as he takes this one high for ball 1. It's been a fantastic effort on the mound today for Jake Hamilton as he has retired 9 straight batters and looking to continue that streak here, although Dustin Bermudez currently facing a 2-0 count. He's the man to get on base for Ouachita as he sends this one over to the left side. Blocked by the third baseman. Throw over to first is there in time. And credit Trey Furry with sticking with that one for route number 1. Make it 10 straight retired for the Bison starter.
Now batting left fielder, Zach Kirkendall.
So getting to take his first cuts in this conference matchup, it'll be Zach Kirkendall filling in for G. Allen. Allen departing from the game after his first plate appearance when he was slow to get out of the box, although the reason why he is out of the game has not yet been disclosed. Throw over to first is there in time. And they're quickly 2 away here for the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th. Due up at the plate, the catcher from the Valley of the Sun, Mikey Quinones. Hamilton, first pitch here, catches the inside corner for a strike, and his location has been phenomenal in this start. The 0-1 to Quinones, that one. Bit of a measure of self-defense that time. Umpire says he checked his swing in time for ball 1. The 1-1, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. And now Hamilton 1 strike away from making it 4 perfect innings. The 1-2, that one's sent out into center field. Lasad stepping over And he makes the play in the left center field gap. So Jake Hamilton remains perfect out there on the mound. 12 batters faced, 12 batters retired. We're heading to the 5th inning of play. Your score, Oklahoma Baptist 7, Ouachita nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch. A place to sit back and watch the world go by. A place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Seven nothing your score here at Rab Rogers Field in the favor of Oklahoma Baptist, and the book has officially been closed on Teddy Webb. He allows 7 runs on 8 hits, and there's also 1 error in the field. Taking his place on the bump will be the right-hander Jackson Reese. He's going to be doing a bit of damage control here in the middle innings as Ouachita looks to stay within striking distance down the stretch. Although that's going to be a tough task given how strong Jake Hamilton has looked out there on the mound. 12 batters faced, 12 men retired. We'll see if that streak can continue when Ouachita returns to the plate. But first, the Bison have a chance to add on here.
Batting for the Bison, designated hitter Troy Shields.
In limited outings this season, Reese has not allowed a single run in 5 1/3 innings. He's also struck out 5 and allowed just 2 hits. First pitch here catches the inside corner. Actually, it does not. This is a bit too far inside for ball 1. The next pitch is in on the hands of Shields, but that one will fall foul. Shields 1 for 2 on the day. The next pitch misses, and now it's 2-1. Shields was the catcher in game 1, trading places here with Alex Schroeder. And it gives this one a nice little ride out to left field. Kirkendall ranging back, fighting off the sun. He makes the play on the warning track for out number 1. And with 1 down,
Third baseman Trey Furry.
that'll bring up a man who has already sent a ball into the seats today. That's Trey Furry. First pitch here is foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. The 0-1 from Reese. Swung on him, missed for strike 2. Looked like that time the right-handed batter trying to pull the ball back to left field where he hit that home run earlier in the game, but now he's down in the hole 0-2. Reese trying to triple down that time with the inside breaking ball, but this time batter a little more cautious, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2. Looking to set him down, the 2-2. Misses low for ball 3. The payoff pitch sent off to the left side. The 3-2 sent out to short. Backhanded by Bermudez. Throw over to first is there in time. And Rees looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. Standing in his way will be the shortstop, Jose Parga. Oh for 1 on the day for Parga. He's also been hit once. That one catches the zone for a strike. Trying to go with the slider that time, but it slid a bit too far outside for ball 2. The 2-1. That one sent out to Bermudez. Bermudez trying to range over. Fumbles around with it a bit. And the runner will be there safely. Looks like at least initially Bermudez will be charged with an error. We'll give you an official ruling here in just a few moments. This one sent out to center field. Now ranging over. Kirkendall, though, making the play in the gap. And that is how the top of the 5th comes to a close. So Jackson Rees hangs up a 0 here in the top of the 5th inning. We're heading to the bottom half and set to take the mound once again. It's Jake Hamilton. Will he stay perfect out there? We'll find out when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. Basically, he had to relearn everything. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. Basically, he had to relearn everything. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
Back live here with more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Now down in the count, 0-1 here against Hamilton, as the next pitch misses outside for a ball. Hamilton has been perfect out there on the mound for the Bisons thus far, as this one misses down low for ball 2. This one fouled into the backstop. So the Tiger center fielder will get to see at least one more pitch here in this at-bat, although Hamilton likely looking to try and make quick work of the Tigers' cleanup batter. The 2-2. That one sent right back up the middle. And say goodbye to the perfect game bid as Isaac Nowell is in there with the first base hit of this game for the Tigers. We'll see if Ouachita can capitalize on the momentum as Wyatt Core steps up to the dish. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one misses high for a ball. This is the first time that we will see Hamilton throwing out of the stretch. See if that impacts him in any way. The 1-0 pitch coming up here. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. Good block at home plate by Schroeder. Although this has been a slow start to the game for Ouachita, this is a team that doesn't like to give up without a fight, as the 2-0 here will catch the outside corner for a strike. But still plenty of Tiger fans here cheering on the team. Trying to get a rally going here as we enter the final 3 innings. The 2-1 to Core. That one misses outside for ball 3. And if Core could find his way on base here, that would set the table for Jackson Cheney. The next pitch, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Now it's a full count to the reigning GAC Freshman of the Year. Gonna have a step off. Shadows starting to creep in a bit here at the RAB behind home plate. And the wind blowing in from center field. The payoff pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. That's another punch out for Jake Hamilton, his 4th of the ball game, and it'll bring up Jackson Cheney.
Now batting first baseman Jackson Cheney.
Cheney was a strikeout victim himself in his first plate appearance, but a chance to change his fortunes here. He did get 1 hit in game 1 today. The 1-0 missed outside for ball 2. Cheney leads the Tigers in home runs with 9 on the season. And the 2-0 here popped up high behind home plate. Hamilton, the 2-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Such an effective high fastball from the senior right-hander. Taking his time, the 2-2. That one misses outside for ball 3. Hamilton usually liking to work quickly, perhaps trying to throw the hitter's timing off a bit there, but waiting a little bit longer for a release. Wasting no time here. He rips this one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Now heading for third base, Janey. He's in there at second. That's going to be a 1-out double for the Tiger first baseman. There are now 2 runners in scoring position for the second baseman for Ouachita, and that's Judd Arrington.
Second baseman Judd Arrington.
That's going to be enough to inspire a mound visit here for Oklahoma Baptist, as Arrington will have to wait just a moment longer before his at-bat. He sent one out to the gap. Made good contact, but unfortunately it was a great play out there by Self to get over there in time to record the out. Well, once again, fans, we want to thank you for tuning in all day long here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, whether you're watching from right here in Arkadelphia or all the way out in Shawnee. or even beyond. If you're just a baseball fan in general, we thank you for tuning in to this student-led broadcast of OSDN, a program out of the Rogers Department of Communications right here at Ouachita Baptist University. Big day for the program, as earlier today, OSDN received a Television General Excellence Award from the Arkansas College Media Association. Congratulations to everyone who has been involved in our productions over the last year for your contributions to that amazing achievement. The 0-1 down low for a ball. The 1-1 to Arrington. That one misses outside. Now it's 2-1 to the Tigers' second baseman. The next pitch misses outside as well. 3-1 now to Hamilton, who has not looked as comfortable working out of the stretch here in the fifth as he did out of his normal position. Here's the 3-1. That one will catch the zone for strike two. Arrington thought about going after it, but decided better of it, and now he's set to face off against a payoff pitch. The 3-2. This one sent the other way, and that one is going to be caught by Self. Here's the throw in to the plate, and they will bobble the ball. Now slides in as the first run of the contest for the Tigers. And the comeback journey will continue for Ouachita. It's 7-1.
Now batting third baseman, Colton Schrader.
So a good start trying to rally here in the later innings for Ouachita. Now a runner in scoring position for Colton Schrader. That one foul tipped off the catcher and into the backstop. And again, Arrington facing a little bit of tough luck out there as he hit another one on the screws, but unfortunately, once again, it was right to Cade Self. Nonetheless, he does get the job done and gets the Tigers on the scoreboard. Checking on the runner at second. The next pitch. Breaking ball stays too high. And it's 1-1 now to Schrader. Keeping an eye on the runner Cheney. The 1-1 right there for strike two. Schrader going to have to battle up here with two strikes. Talon Heine waiting on deck for Ouachita. Hamilton looking to limit the damage on the mound. Here's the 1-2. That one's popped up, but perhaps playable behind first base. Pruitt makes the play there in the shadows. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the fifth inning. Tigers do strike for one run here in the inning on 2 hits. The RBI will be attributed to Judd Arrington on the sac fly. We're heading to the final 2 innings of play, and this one, your score, Oklahoma Baptist 7, Ouachita 1. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living. During my road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
Sixth inning about to get underway here at Rab Rogers Field. Your score, Oklahoma Baptist 7, Ouachita 1. Tigers striking for their first run of the contest, courtesy of a sac fly in the bottom of the fifth. That was off the bat of Judd Arrington. It was a rough start in this one for Teddy Webb. He exits the game after 4 innings of work. But Jackson Reese has come back. He put up the first scoreless inning for the Tigers on the mound. Now back out for a second inning of relief work. That time Lasad squared it up pretty well, but fortunately for the Tigers, that one was also well foul. The 1-2, that one fouled off to the left side. Wind is blowing in a bit to left field. The 1-2, that one hit over to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. So Lasad is on once again this afternoon. And following the leadoff single, Jaden Schaefer going to get his next chance at the dish. First pitch here catches the zone for a strike. Check on the runner back at first. He's there in time. Lasad, one of the top stolen base threats on this team. He's been successful in 5 of his 6 attempts this year, and this one's taken for strike 2. That's tied for the third most stolen bases in today's starting lineup, behind Dan Pruitt with 10. And then also up there with 6, that's Trey Furry. The 1-2 runner in motion. That one's outside. Throw down is not in time. Lasad didn't even have to go into a slide. That'll be his 6th stolen base of the year in just 7 attempts. Now it's 2-2 to Schaefer with a runner in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch. That one sent into play on the right side. Cheney picks it up, flips it over to Reese for out number 1. Meanwhile, Lasad moves up an extra 90 feet. There is 1 down now for the reigning GAC Player of the Year. That is Dan Pruitt. First pitch here misses for ball 1. The 1-0, that one sent right back up the middle, and that one's going to be through for an RBI base hit. Lasad crosses home as the 8th run of the ball game for the Bison. And after giving up a run in the bottom half of the 5th, Oklahoma Baptist gets it right back.
Right fielder, Cade Self.
This one sent out of play, foul. Another one sent out of play. Now it's 0-2 to the cleanup batter for Oklahoma Baptist. The 0-2. Thought about going after it, and now Pruitt going to try to run down to second. He's there without a throw. That takes the double play ball out of the equation. And now Self facing an RBI opportunity. The 1-2 down low, and now it's 2-2 to the right fielder. He's made some great plays defensively as well. Next pitch. Runs in on his bat, but he's still able to get extended and sends that one foul. Alex Schroeder waiting on deck for the Bison. Here's the 2-2 from Reese. That one hit foul down the left field line. And they're going to call a balk on Jackson Reese. Pruitt able to goad the righty into a balk that time. And now infield moving in to protect against the ground ball. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. So the cleanup batter for Oklahoma Baptist is set down here. But the crisis has not been averted yet, as due up at the plate will be Alex Schroeder. He homered earlier in this contest and looking to do even more damage here. That one misses down low for ball 1. The next pitch, also outside. It's 2-0 now to Schroeder. The next one from Reese gets around on this one, and it's going to be a multi-home run performance for Oklahoma Baptist catcher. That's another long shot into left field. And it's now 10-1 Oklahoma Baptist. Alex Schroeder up to 14 home runs now on the campaign, and that puts him one behind the team leader. That's Dan Pruitt, who he just drove in. And the rally continuing here for the Bison. First pitch from Reese here in this new at-bat misses for ball 1. Everything going the way of Oklahoma Baptist here in game 2. As Bermudez makes the play for out number 3. But not before Oklahoma Baptist strikes for 3 runs in the inning, 2 of them on a 2-run home run for Alex Schroeder, his second long bomb of the game. Tigers will have a chance to offer an answer when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
What if wealth building wasn't just for the wealthy? And what if a bank set out to build a more financially inclusive world by helping 10,000 people achieve home ownership? supporting the creation and retention of 100,000 jobs, and empowering 1 million savers. Well, that would be a different kind of bank. That would be Southern Bancorp. Join the change at banksouthern.com/whatif. Southern Bancorp.
This is Flo. When Flo isn't waiting tables at the Sunrise Grill, she's waiting on sunsets in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's time for a road trip. Plan your next vacation at hotsprings.org.
Batting for the Tigers, right fielder, Talon.
We welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Talon Heine set to lead us off here as this one misses the zone for ball one. The next pitch, that one sent out into left field, and that one is down for a base hit. So the Tiger right fielder got something cooking here in the bottom of the sixth inning. With that, the lineup card will turn over. Due up at the plate for Ouachita, it'll be the shortstop, Dustin Bermudez. As this game winds down, Bermudez's hit streak and on-base streak both on the line. He has reached safely in 25 straight games. He's got a hit streak of 22 games. The 1-0 misses outside for ball two. Bermudez only one hit on the afternoon between the two games thus far. It was a big one, though, a 3-run home run. That was his third in just the last two weekends. The 2-0 from Hamilton, swung on and missed for a strike. Looked like Bermudez that time was swinging for the fences once again. Still in a count leverage situation here. 2-1 count, still nobody out. And Heine taking a lead on first. Looks like he might be trying to throw off the pitcher's rhythm a bit. Now it's 3-1 to Bermudez. The next pitch, that one ripped down the line but foul. And that one was caught on a hop by a fan out there in the bullpen. Just shy of the bullpen out there on the left side. The payoff pitch to Bermudez. This one hit out to the gap. Outfielder's going back, and that one is over the fence. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That's a home run. Make it 4 home runs in the last 2 weekends at Rab Rogers Field for Dustin Bermudez. His second long bomb of today's doubleheader. And now the Tigers have plated 3 runs. That one misses down low for ball one. That last home run moves Bermudez up to 7 on the season. He's now tied for second on the team. As Kirkendall takes this one high, it's 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. He's filling in for G. Allen, who's one of the players that is tied for second with 7 homers. Also on that list is Mikey Quinones. Kirkendall with a hit to the left side. And the rally's going to continue here for Ouachita. Another runner on base, and now the 3-hole hitter, Mikey Quinones, due up at the plate.
Now batting the catcher, Mikey Quinones.
Kirkendall known for his defense, but can also do quite a bit of damage with a bat in his hands, as he showed right there. Importantly, in this situation, he can set up his teammates for success. Quinones looking to come up with a big hit here and to keep the line moving for the Tigers. Jake Hamilton was perfect through 4 innings, with the Tigers having struck for 3 runs in the last few. Hamilton, the 1-0 to Quinones. That one hit right back up the middle, ran it on his hands a bit. Throw over to first is there in time, but it effectively works as a sac bunt as Kirkendall move up an extra 90 feet. And now due up at the plate for the Tigers, it's going to be the center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
Now batting center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
Here's the first pitch. That one misses low for a ball. The 1-0, that one runs inside as well, and now it's 2-0 to the Tigers center fielder. Former Little Rock Christian Warrior playing his sophomore campaign with the Tigers. He finds himself up 3-0 in the count now. Waiting on deck, the sophomore and former Fayetteville Purple Dog, Wyatt Core. Here's the 3-0 to now. That one will catch the outside corner for a strike. Keeping an eye on Kirkendall, the 3-1. That one's fouled out of play and on the hands of Nowell. The payoff pitch runs high for ball 4. So a good battle there from the Tigers center fielder. And the line keeps moving here for Ouachita, due up at the plate. The DH, Wyatt Core. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one hit to the left side, but right to the second baseman, or excuse me, the third baseman. That's Furry, and he quickly relayed it over to the second baseman. Luckily, Kirkendall, with his head on a swivel, he's able to get back in time. It's allowed out number 2 for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But Hamilton not out of the woods yet. He's got to face off against Jackson Cheney, the home run leader for the Tigers, as he takes this one for a strike. The 0-1 misses outside for a ball. Looping breaking ball that catches the bottom of the zone, and now it's 1-2 to Cheney. Going to try to make some adjustments here with 2 strikes, runner in scoring position. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. Beat him with the high heater. And that does it for the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tigers played 2, courtesy of a 2-run home run for Dustin Bermudez, bring that hit streak up to 23 games and that on-base streak up to 26. However, the Tigers do strand an additional 2 runners, and it'll be a 7-run ball game heading into the 7th and final inning of today's contest.
This is Stella. Stella likes retro style and old school country. Stella also likes holding alligators. It's time for a road trip. Hot Springs, Arkansas.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
We welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Bryce Smith set to take over on the mound for the Tigers, and Noah Bogman filling in at catcher. Looks like some guys have filled in at the different defensive positions, trying to get some experience here, as it looks like Andrew Cox has also entered the contest. Bermudez is going to stay out there at short.
Defensive changes for the Tigers. Now catching, number 23, Noah
Oklahoma Baptist, one more shot at the plate here in this 7-inning affair. And they are looking to end this 8-game win streak for Ouachita. It's been a long time since the Tigers have lost here at home. But facing that threat here today, and Kieran Terrio has also entered the contest, as it looks like Dustin Bermudez will in fact exit the game at this juncture. So now the senior Smith going to get a valuable opportunity to face off against a formidable GAC opponent here in the form of Oklahoma Baptist. This one taken on the outside corner for a strike. It is no secret that Oklahoma Baptist has had one of the top offensive lineups in the conference for the last few years. And this game has been a prime example of that. 10 runs across on 11 hits. No errors, but right now, Smith looking to set down Furry. The 0-2 misses down low for a ball. With a win here today, Oklahoma Baptist looking to force a rubber match tomorrow afternoon, as this one is fouled into the backstop. Don't forget, fans, to tune into that game tomorrow. First pitch is at 12 o'clock noon. However, be sure to tune in early, as we will have special coverage of Jackie Robinson Day. The 1-2 locks him up on the inside corner for strike 3. Bryce Smith, the senior right-hander, striking out the first man that he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting the shortstop, Jose Parga.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Parga. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one A beautiful breaking ball that catches the outside corner for a strike. The next pitch from Smith. Not a bad location that time, but it does miss the zone, and now it's 1-1 to the shortstop for Oklahoma Baptist. The 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul as it ran in on the hands of Parga. And now Smith perhaps looking for back-to-back punch-outs out of the bullpen. The 1-2. That one hit down to the hot corner. Schrader, long throw across, and it is there in time. A fantastic play by Schrader across his body. And now there are 2 down in the inning for Austin Gonzalez. That one misses down low for a ball. The next pitch to Gonzalez, that one sent out to the gap. Nobody's home, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Gonzalez going to head back to first as it was a good fielding play that time from Now. He holds the runner at first. However, the lineup card does turn over, and due up at the plate, it'll be Isaiah Lasad. Here's the first pitch. That one misses for ball 1. Lasad, great day at the plate. 3 for 4 in this one. And he's had some good defense to complement it as well. The 1-1 catches the bottom of the zone for strike 2. Lasad a little bit frustrated here, but he'll look to battle up with 2 strikes and a runner on first. Smith looking to hang up a 0. Here's the 1-2. That one fouled into the backstop. So now the senior right-hander going to have to look for a put-away pitch once again. The 1-2 to Lasad. Down in the dirt, Bachman, throw down to second is not in time. Gonzalez gets there just ahead of the tag. And now Lasad with a prime RBI opportunity with 2 away. The 2-2 pitch misses for ball 3. Jaden Schaefer would be next for Oklahoma Baptist if the Bison can keep the line moving. Or Bryce Smith wanting to stop the inning right here in its tracks. The payoff pitch. Runner in motion, swings in, misses for strike 3. The hit and run does not pan out, and Bryce Smith holds the Bison off the scoreboard while striking out 2 here in the top of the 7th. Tigers will have one last chance at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Bottom of the 7th inning about to get underway here at Rab Rogers Field. Tigers down to their final 3 outs of the afternoon. And there is a new pitcher out there for Oklahoma Baptist. That'll be number 10, Nolan Feasel. He's going to look to shut the Tigers down and force the rubber match tomorrow. A lot of substitutions for the Tigers in the top half of the inning, as it looks like Andrew Cox is going to have a chance at the plate here to lead off the inning. Logan Bell waiting on deck as well. Both new entries into the ball game.
Batting for the Tigers, second baseman Andrew Cox.
Set to lead off the inning for Washita, it's going to be Andrew Cox. Here's the first pitch. That one fouled into the backstop, over the backstop, in fact, for strike 1. Cox, the former Lakeside Ram. He's another two-way player for the Tigers, and he sends this one out to center field. That is going to hang up long enough for Lasad to make the play for out number 1. So with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th, Logan Bell with a chance at the plate. Bell had a go-ahead base hit against Harding a week ago in a pinch-hitting situation. Going to get some more valuable experience here against another formidable conference opponent. First pitch here catches the zone for a strike. Next one misses low. The 1-1. That one's sent out to left field and out of play, foul. So Bell going to see another one here. Feasel looking to set him down. The 1-2. Hit out to the right side, and a great play by Dan Pruitt. He showcased his bat, and now he's flashed the leather. And now there's 2 down in the bottom of the 7th for Talon Heine. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Heine. He swings and misses for strike 1. That one misses inside for a ball. So it's 1-1 now to the Tiger right fielder. Heine started in center field for most of the 2022 campaign, although he's able to fill in just about everywhere as he swings and misses here for strike 2. And now Washita down to its final strike of the afternoon. Feasel looking to bring the ball game to a close. That one's chopped foul at home plate. And Heine stays alive. Once again, fans, remember that Game 3, you can catch that one right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. First pitch is at noon, but the live stream will start at 11:30 because we have special coverage of Jackie Robinson Day. You won't want to miss that. Here's the 1-2 to Heine. That one's popped up and should be playable over on the right side of the infield. Pruitt is there to make the play for out number 3, and that is how Game 2 comes to a close. Oklahoma Baptist rallies for 10 runs on 12 hits and no errors. Ouachita held to just 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. With the win, Oklahoma Baptist advancing to 22-16 on the year, 14-12 in conference play. And Ouachita falls to 29-11, 18-8 in GAC play. Teddy Webb tacked with the loss after a tough outing. Oklahoma Baptist carrying over the momentum from their late game rally in Game 1. Although the Tigers did prove victorious in that one, it was the Bison who come out on top in Game 2. In no small part due to a great start from Jake Hamilton. He'll be credited with his 4th win of the season after providing a quality start out there on the mound. If you do want to talk about silver linings, though, for the Tigers in this one, a lot of guys getting some great experience, including Zach Kirkendall, a senior who came through with a base hit. Also, speaking of hits, Dustin Bermudez with 2 home runs today. That brings his hit streak to 23 games and his on-base streak to 26. And he'll look to continue that streak tomorrow in the rubber match. But as for today's coverage, that is going to do it. Look forward to tomorrow's game as these two teams look to settle their score and prove who will be victorious in this series. Until then, on behalf of everyone here at the award-winning Ouachita Sports Digital Network, this is Chase Hartzell signing off.